Welcome to my new roleplay series. My name's Bill, and we're going to be doing a new roleplay on Farm Sim 25. I'm here at the town of Riverbend Springs. Stopped to get some gas. My wife's going to drop me off at my grandpap's farm. He called me, wants me to take over his farm. He's going to basically sign it over to me if I want. And I'll tell you a little bit about it. We'll get in the car here. We're going to head over. It's about a mile or so from here. Wife's gonna drop me off. My wife Carol, she's still working. I'm retired, but she has to go back home. It's about 2.5 hours from where we live. She's got to go back home. She's got to work tomorrow, but she's gonna drop me off at my pap's farm, and we're gonna give a look at it, see if it's worth fixing up. And once the wife retires here, we might just decide to move down here. So she's gonna pick me up next weekend. I'm going to be working on the farm all week. Pap said it's kind of grown up. He hasn't farmed for about 20 years. He retired, quit farming. He still has a little bit of equipment left. But we're going to go talk to him and see what it's all about. I think this is our turn here. But I used to hang out here when I was a kid. I'd spend the summer with him, and he let me run his tractors and stuff, so I know a little bit about farming. But I retired from truck driving, and figured this would be something to do here, maybe just another little hobby job or something, make a little extra money, because right now all I got's my Social Security. I never put the money back like I should have. I think it's right up here, honey, right up here on the left, I think. If I remember right, it's been a while. I gotta go up here. Oh, that's right. You gotta make a left, I think. Yep, make a left up here. Yep. It's gonna be over here on our left. Yeah, just pull over here off the road. This will be good. All right, I'm gonna get out here and say goodbye to you, and then we're gonna go here and talk to Pap. Okay, honey, you be careful getting home now. That's a good 2.5 hour drive, and I'll see you next weekend. You can come see the progress, see what's going on at the farm here. Love you. Thanks for dropping me off. Let's go over here and see old Pappy Walt. See what's going on with him. This is his farm. Hey, Pappy Walt.
Welcome to our lovely farm, kiddo. I'm glad you're here to continue the family business. The fact that you're about to take over the farm makes your pops quite happy, not gonna lie. When your father told me on a visit that he didn't want what I built here, I thought that was it. He even called it a dung heap when he left in his fancy suit.
Really?
And then he stepped into manure on the way to his car.
That's good.
It's okay that he does his own thing, but I thought I had to sell the farm. Thanks to you, it can stay in the family. You don't know what that means to me. Otherwise, your crazy uncle might have turned it into an amusement park with the main attraction of catching chickens on the fields or something. Anyway, let's not talk about that just now. I can tell you some stories later.
Sounds good, Pap.
And just so you know, I'm not out of the picture just yet. I'm here if you need me. Just like your friendly neighbors you should talk to sometime.
All right.
They're nice people. A bit strange, perhaps, but still delightful in their own ways. So, do you want me to give you a quick tour and show you some things?
Hey, thanks. I know what to do.
Okay, kiddo. I trust you. So go ahead. This farm is your farm now.
All righty. I'll go give her a look around, Pap. See what we need to get done around here. Go check this farm out. See all we got to do. So anybody familiar with Farm Sim, you can play a 1-day month, 2-day month, up to 30-day month, like in real time. But to play the game and make it go a little quicker, I selected a 2-day month. So basically, my month is divided in half. September 1st, like tomorrow will be September after I go to sleep. So it'll be the first half of the month, and then the second day will be the second half. So I just wanted to tell you that real quick. So we're going to go over and check this farm out and see if anything's changed since the last time I was here. It's been a while. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff grown up, some old buildings that need tore down. Gonna have to get a brush hog or something in here, cut these weeds out. I think if I remember right, this shed over here was like his workshop, maintenance shop. I can't get in there right now. It's growed up, but I think that's where you work on the vehicles. There's an old rusted fuel tank. Probably had to sand that up, get it painted. Here's the main barn over there. I'll hit here in a minute. Let's go over and check the silos out. They're all brushed up. Yeah, I can't even get in there. If I do get to work on the field right there, I could probably squeeze in. I think this is a mixer. It mixes animal food, I believe. The other's silo. But yeah, all this stuff's got to come out. Next couple days, I'm going to work on cutting these trees down, cleaning the brush up. Go check the barn out here real quick. Used to play in here when I was a real little kid. We'd go upstairs. I'll go upstairs real quick and show you. We'd go up here in the loft and mess around, me and my cousins. That goes to the next floor up, the hay loft. But out here, we used to run around here right there. Oh, he still got the old harvester. Yeah, that was the one I used whenever I was a kid. He left me drive at. I'd sit on his lap. Yep, still has the harvester, the old Massey. And we'll go down and check the rest of this place out. Let's see what we got over here. Not sure what this is. I don't know if this was here when I was real little. I can't remember this at all. Let's see if I can get in this door. Oh, I don't know. That's some kind of, maybe Pap was making moonshine. Heck, I don't know. Looks like a moonshine machine. I'll have to ask him about that. I don't know what the heck that is. Over here we got looks like an equipment shed. It needs all cleaned up. Yep, so, yep. Oh, whoa, 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 what's that? That's Pap's old International. Oh, I can't believe he still has that sitting on the farm. Yeah, it looks like it's been sitting for 20 years. Old International TransStar. Wouldn't mind getting that thing running. Maybe do a jog here real quick. Yeah, there's an old cattle pen. Don't have any cows anymore. Used to have a couple cows when I was growing up. Yeah, there's some scrap here that needs cleaned up. Got to get a chainsaw and get this all cleaned up. Another equipment shed. Got some stuff in there. That looks like an old plow or something out here. Yeah, it looks like it needs a little bit of a cleanup. A lot of stuff around here. I think he used to keep his equipment in here, if I remember, like his heart or his cultivator and stuff like that, I think. Oh boy, yeah, it's all clustered up. Yep, he still has the seeder and cultivator, so we'll be able to do some stuff to the fields anyway. We'll get all this cleaned up here in the next couple of days, start to look like something. But yeah, it's not too bad. I'm gonna have to ask you what that moonshine machine is there. That's kind of curious about that. Yeah, what else we got around here? I think, yeah, there's water. I think that's where he got the water at, to water the cattle. And then back towards the house here, he was into doing wood stuff. Like, you see, he still got a sawhorse over there, but he was into making wood stuff. I think he used to have a big saw in here, if I remember right. Oh, yeah. Yep. Looks like still a pallet of planks there, but yeah, he was doing stuff like that to make extra money. So that might be something I can do right off the start, get my money built up. Yep. Yeah, it's not too bad. A little bit of cleanup, but I'm going to ask him about this thing over there in that shed. I'm not sure what the heck that was. I'll get back to you here in a minute. All right, so apparently that was some kind of thing where he made seed and lime and some of the stuff he needed for the farm. It's like a little production thing. That's what that thing was. Got the old International. He said I can use this pickup here if I need to use it. Go to town. So that's basically an overview of the farm. Let's see. I got the thing shut off. Let's see bring up the time here and show you what time it is. Then we're going to get a fresh start here in the morning. So that's what's happening at Pappy Walt's farm. So I'm going to hop in Pap's pickup here real quick. I'm going to take you over and show you the fields that he has. He said one of his neighbors was using one of the fields, and then he ended up moving away. But we'll get out of here, see if I can get out of here without hitting something. The old International pickup. This old thing. I think he bought this brand new. And it steers like it's old too. So this is one of his fields. Looks like somebody put some lime down. That's all they did, and it's all weeded up. Hasn't been used for years. Yeah, it's a pretty good sized field. Then the other three's right across the road there where his farm's at. Oh boy, gonna get hit. Sorry about that. Traffic's crazy in this town. So he's got 3 fields here. Looks like no activity lately on these 2, so I don't know what fields his neighbor used. I think his neighbor lived right across the road there from him. There's the next field there. Looks like it might be ready to be seeded. I don't know. And he's got, yeah, he said the neighbor planted something here in this field. It looks like each might be ready to be harvested here in about a month. That looks like soybeans, I think. But yeah, that's the fields. There's 4 fields for me to work. I think the neighbor lived over there in that barn over there in the distance. It looks all run down, but so anyway, there's that. And then I asked him about where his tractors was at. I saw the harvester, but he said in here. I should be able to get in here. Oh, there goes the deer. Yeah, he's got deer on the farm. Yeah, I think in here he said his tractor was at. Oh yeah, the old John Deere. Yep. Doesn't look too bad of shape. 3650. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad of shape. Like trees are growing through the barn. But yeah, that's his tractor. Sounds like we got everything we need to get started here. It's getting close to supper time. Probably gonna just sleep for the night, and then the first thing in the morning, be September, the first week of September, we're gonna get started on this thing, cleaning this place up. So we'll see you in the morning. Good morning. It's a little bit after 6 o'clock. I wanted to show you my money before we get started on this farm build. I'm at 5,864. I just called a dealership over there about renting some equipment. It's going to cost me a little bit over $2,000, I believe, for that. Well, actually around 1,500. But anyway, I got to rent a mulcher and that's like a brush hog, and then a tree stump. Once I cut these tree stumps down, Pap has a chainsaw, so I got a chainsaw already, so we're good to go that way. But we're going to head over and try to get some of this brush cut down today. That's our game plan anyway. Go over, get the John Deere. We're going to go pick that stuff up. Still a little dark out this morning. And I'll get my money back off the map here. All right, looks like we got a little bit of fuel in here, but I don't know if she'll start or not. Yeah, it's been setting a while. It's got some gas in it. There we go. Alrighty. Alright, let me get this stuff off the screen and we're going to head over to that shop, pick that stuff up. Get around this metal here. I figure at least get them trees and stuff cut first, you know. If I could even get out of here without hitting anything. This thing don't run too bad. For setting. Paint's a little bit chipped on it. Other than that, shop's right up here, actually where I started yesterday with the wife. Up here by the gas stations where the vehicle shop's at. Not sure where the stuff's at, but go in here. I'm going to see about where this equipment is I'm going to rent. Then we'll get back at it. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. Money's down $4,283 to lease a two-piece equipment. They're bringing them out right now. We're going to hook up to them and head back to the farm. Some of these times I'm traveling back and forth. I might not video all the trip, you know, make it shorter, but just give you a heads up there. So let's go get this equipment. All right, this is the mulcher here we're picking up. This is for the weeds and stuff. And then there's the big red thing here. That's to take care of the tree stumps once I cut the trees down. Raise that thing up. All right, let's head back to the farm. Like somebody getting a load of concrete first thing this morning. I could go in that way, but we'll go up here. Let's see how this thing does with the brush. Alright, I get a couple of these things cut down, but I'm not going to video all of it because we have a 40-minute video on cutting brush. Let's try this thing out. Let's see what that looks like. Oh yeah. Gonna have to get some stone or something in here once we get this done though. Patch up my farmyard. Look at that. That's pretty slick. Might as well get all the brush first, or I'll get around these silos first, I guess. Got a couple trees to cut. Probably going to save the trees, whatever I can save out of the trees, for that wood shop of Pap, so I can maybe do some of them planks. Make some more money here. Okay, I got these 3 trees here, one beside me and them 2 in front of me. I think I'm going to try to drop them right in that direction, right there, I think. See if I can. Let's try this first one. I want to kind of get it right over in there if I can. Should have probably cut that shrub down, but give her a try. See how good I am. There we go. That's what we wanted. All right, got all the logs moved. So we're going to go ahead and hop the tractor. We're going to try out that tree stump remover. Get her lined up here and see if we can get rid of this stump. There we go. That was pretty easy. Yeah, that was pretty easy. I'll just keep her running. All right. Okay, didn't take too long. I got these other 3 trees cut. Got this all cleaned out. Looks really nice now. Should be able to get in here and use these silos. A lot cleaner looking. Let me go around the back here and make sure there's nothing up against it. Nope, looks pretty good. As far as the junk goes, I'm going to worry about that probably tomorrow. I'll get a rental truck or something, maybe Pap's pickup or something to haul that stuff away. Take it to the junkyard. Tractor's there. Tractor was in there. I don't know where his trailer was at. Huh. Yeah, I could have swore he had a trailer. Let me check in here. Oh, okay, there we go. Yep. I thought he had a trailer. I'll be able to put them logs and stuff in there and get them out of the way. Okay, got things pretty much cleaned up. Got the trees cut down. Cleaned up that shrub so I could pull that truck out eventually. Of course, the silos, you saw them. They look pretty good. Got all the shrubs and trees cut. I got to get this stuff moved here yet. I'll stack it probably over by that the saw shop. I got a couple more stumps to cut out. Get some stumps to remove, but other than that, she's looking pretty clean. We're going to go over and hop the tractor and take that stuff I rented back to the rental place. Ain't going to be needing that anymore. And I'll come back and clean these trees up. That's what's happening at the farm. If I can get around this thing. Alright, probably pick her up either tomorrow morning or later this evening, not sure yet. Good morning. Day 3 here at the farm. I just wanted to show you yesterday I got all those logs cleaned up. And today we're going to work on the scrap. Scrap that's laying around the farm here. Over here in the building and then a couple other places. But we're going to get all this scrap cleaned up. Gonna go get Pap's pickup and head over to the shop, over to the dealership there. See, we got some more there. I pulled some of that out of the garage. I got it all cleaned out yesterday. So it's all emptied out now, so I can get into it. Yeah, we're gonna go get Pap's pickup. Go over and get a rental truck and haul this scrap down to the scrap yard. That's the game plan for today. Hey, Pap, gonna take your pickup down to the shop there. I'm gonna get a rental truck, pick that scrap I told you about yesterday. Pap's truck sounds like it could use a tune-up also. That's one good thing here. The shop's not too far from the farm. Alrighty. Here and get this rental truck. Already paid for. Let me see, I'll show you my money real quick. You can see the money up top there. I'm down to $2,610. I kind of told you at the beginning that money would go pretty quick. So I'm going to have to start making some money doing something here till I get the farm up and running. But anyway, we're down to 2610. We're going to hop in this thing, go over and get that scrap, get rid of it, take it to the scrap yard. Yeah, I should be able to get most of that scrap in this thing. Kind of wanted a dump truck, but they didn't have anything available. Alright, I'm going to stop here and get this stuff loaded up first. All right, I'm going to work on getting rid of this stuff, get it in the truck, and then we'll go over and get that other pile. Okay, I got everything cleaned up here at this corner and the stuff that was inside here, so everything's cleaned up. Starting to look like something. Might have enough room for the rest of this. I don't know, though. There's a pile here, over at that corner there, and then a couple piles in the shed. I might have to make another run. But I got this all cleaned up here at the corner. Pap come over and helped me. We rolled the wagon in there. He said he wants to keep it for keepsake. So we rolled the wagon in there, and I got a pile over there yet, and pile there, and I'm a couple in the shed. But I'm gonna have to take this to the yard real quick, scrap yard, make a second trip. So we'll pick her up when I get back from the scrap yard. All right, made it back from the scrap yard, and I got this corner here already cleaned up, and that stuff that was in there at the tractor, it's gone. So I'm going to go over here and work on these two piles here. Got a pile here. We do a little jog action. Got this stuff in here that got to go. We'll get all that in the truck. I think somebody's coming to pick the dumpster up tomorrow. So get that done. We'll have everything cleaned up around here. All right, managed to get everything else on this truck here. It's got a big load on her, but we're going to take this over to the scrap yard, and then we're going to return the truck, and then I'll come back, and I'm going to get my drone out, and I'm going to give you an overhead view of it, but you can see all around here now, all the scrap's going. So get this thing over to the scrap yard. Yeah, steering squirrely. All right, gonna go over here and back in there. This guy goes through the scrap, then he resells everything. Okay, dropped the rental truck back off. It's about 5 o'clock in the evening. Gonna go home and get some supper. We get back here, I'm gonna real quickly show you the overhead shot of the farm. I'll get the drone out real quick, show you that. That might wrap things up on our first go here. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, farm looks a lot better here now, all cleaned up. Gonna ask you about that old building right there. Might get rid of it. And I got a couple dead trees right there I want to knock down. Not sure about that old shed right there. There's one here at the corner too. Might want to tear them down. I'll have to ask you. We'll do that later on. All right, Pat. Thanks for letting me use your truck. Gonna go in the house here and get my drone out. I want to show these people here what the farm looks like since we got her cleaned up. I'll go get the drone and we'll put her up in the air and then we'll show you what she looks like. Okay, let's run this drone up in the air and show you what she looks like. There's the 3 fields here that we own right here. This is our property line. 3 fields. That one over there's got lime on it, but it's all weeded up. Drop the drone down and show you, but it's got lime on it, but it's just got a bunch of weeds on it. Yep, this is the farm. We'll run over here. There's Pap's house. The shed. All cleaned up. All the trees are gone. Silos. That's all our property there. That's what she looks like. All cleaned up. All we gotta do now is get a load of stone in here. Patch up some of our stuff where we dug our stuff out. Yeah, this is it. This is the new farm. Alrighty, let's get this thing put away. Just one of my toys. Appreciate everybody watching. And like I said, next episode, we'll get into those soybeans probably, and probably get that field plowed and some other stuff. So thanks for watching. Give the old thumbs up if you enjoyed it.